Hello everyone, just thought I would do a quick video today showing my new purchase in Blackpool. This is a Muse property, a 2-bedroom terraced. I picked up for £103,000. It was on the market for £115,000. It needs a half renovation, so I'm just going to show you the property. Here's the front. As you can see, it's a 1995 build, so only about 30 years old. I've bought this because it is already an EPC rated property. It does have a DPC at the bottom, so it's not going to have any dampness, and the walls are already insulated. So just going to walk you through the property. It is due a renovation. As you can see, this is either going to be ripped out, or as a temporary solution it might be repainted, but most likely a new PVC or composite door in a few months' time. So into the property now. There is a lot of mess because I've been doing the rip out. This, for example, is going to have new curtain rails, new curtains. These have all been magnolia. It was like a social housing property in the past, but what I'm going to do is whitewash the whole house. There's going to be new carpets, most likely laminate on this living room, but possibly just recarpeted throughout the property. This is a bath that I've got for free off Facebook that I'm going to install. It came from a new build property. Now the kitchen we are going to leave, just because, as you can see here, it's not so bad condition. I don't like the colour personally, but it is savable. Normally I'd put a new kitchen in on a property like this, but we are just going for long-term rentals. So I'm just going to use it for 3 or 4 years, make sure that as long as everything's working fine, it's not breaking, and then maybe 3 or 4 years time I'll put a brand new kitchen in. What we are going to do though is put a brand new vinyl floor down and whitewash the whole kitchen, shall I say. There's going to be a brand new boiler. So currently it's a system boiler. We're going to put in a combi boiler, so it's instant. This is probably the original boiler when the houses were built. Again, whitewashed. Possibly I'm going to try and find some new doors off Facebook, or sorry, secondhand. These are a bit dirty, but this one might gloss up all right. Some of the others I've had to take out because they were just minging and broken. And a potential new radiator, or I'll re-gloss the radiators. So simple and easy on this one. New vinyl flooring, painting. Shouldn't cost me that much. I've already got the vinyl flooring on discount from a carpet shop. Now the back garden, here we go. It's a good size, this garden. I have had to clear the lot. Unfortunately it was overgrown, hadn't been taken care of for years. A very good size. I've cleared it so far. I just piled it all up and put it into my van and took it to the local waste disposal site. I'll just show you the back elevation now. A nice modern Muse property. The decking will probably be repainted. It is sturdy, it looks a bit wobbly, but we are on a downward slope for this property, so it'll just be repainted. There are some of the vents will be replaced. Anything, the same with the door. Again, I've re-glossed. This one is pretty solid, so again I might get a PVC one down the line, or just leave it and repaint it for now. But for now, all the doors, well, the external doors, shall I say, are working fine. So it might just be a case of getting some new locks. You can pick them up for 20 quid. Re-gloss the whole door, and it's good for another few years, rather than shelling out for a brand new door immediately. Sometimes you're better to use the things that are working fine for a few more years, and then change them at a later date. Then you get more shelf life out of the materials. Now this again, going to be all new carpets, whitewashing. Currently I'm whitewashing the whole house, so it is messy. With me, I tend to leave things everywhere, unfortunately, but It's good for me, probably not aesthetically good. So again, the carpet's been ripped up here. This has had a first coat of whitewash paint. Again, there's been some leaks going on around the windows, which usually, I'll just show you here, as you can see, it's usually the silicone seal's gone behind the window frame. Likewise, there's one here, but I think that's the vents, so I'm going to double check the vents and the silicone in. I think from there, again, it's the vents, water's somehow coming through the vent and unfortunately staining the paint and plaster's coming away. Now, just walk you through to the next room. This is the current old system boiler that goes through into the attic. It's still working, so I could just change it for a new system boiler, but do you want all this and the you know, the tanks in the loft, or do you want something much more simpler and more efficient? This as well, for me, it's been rusting at the top, and it's starting, you know, if it's a 30-year-old system, still good, you can again get away with it, but if you're doing a full refurb, there's no point being stingy. Just get a gas engineer to install your new central heating system and you're good for another 5-10 years. Bathroom, as you can see, original. So I'm going to put in the bath that you saw downstairs, a toilet and a new sink. It's going to be all retiled, new vinyl flooring. So it is going to be a new bathroom. That's the one room that I am going to do just because it looks dated, if I'm honest. It should only cost me about 400 quid because I have got most of the materials for free. It's only like the pipe work. I am going to get an electric shower, so that will top it up, but that's the other thing that I am doing is getting a new RCD and a new EICR certificate for in line with landlord regulation. So that's like a separate cost on my spreadsheet. But yeah, a brand new bathroom, going to be nice, modern, whitewashed walls, and then tiles where the current tiles are. And I'll run the tiles round here and round here as well. And the last room, the bedroom, this has been whitewashed already, so nice and clean, as you can see. I've done 2 coats so far. It might be due a 3rd coat. But yeah, £103,000. What do you think, guys? Am I on the money for Blackpool? For me, I think this is not a bad buy. I think when fully done up and with, you know, absolutely everything, you'd probably list it at 125 and achieve about 122. The current spend just without new front and back doors is about anywhere between £5,500 and £6,500. I'm budgeting around 6. I think I'll be there, so we'll be up to about 109. Now I do have the 5% stamp duty on top, so it's not really a flipper for me, but I'm not in it. I'm more in it for the long-term rental game, so I'll keep it until I die, hopefully. Yeah, from if you are a first-time buyer, again, it's a great little buy. You spend, even if you had the doors, you'd be up to 8,000 or 9,000, so you'd be up to about 112,000 maximum, and then you've got a property worth 122, maybe maximum 125. So it's a light refurbishment from my standards, but excellent value for money. And again, it does meet all the EPC requirements for 2030. So these are the type of properties that we're trying to buy now, modern ones, new apartments, newer builds that are already at the EPC level, and they are light refurbishment. It is hard work going back to brick, getting all the construction teams in, etc. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. Hopefully I'll see you in the next videos. Take care.